Hi, welcome. In your persuasion essay, the goal is to convince the reader of your point of view. You need to rely heavily on human emotions rather than statistics and evidence. You use anecdotes or personal experiences with which the readers can identify. In your persuasion essay, you raise and dismiss the opposition at the outset, then in the bulk of the body paragraphs emphasize your position with different examples. You use appeal to human emotions, personal interest, social conviction, the reader's passions. Follow these steps to write your persuasion essay. Step 1. Forming your thesis. Choose a topic. What important topic are you passionate about? For example, climate change. Prolonged droughts have left riverbeds dry. The purpose of the essay is to convince the reader of the steps that need to be taken now to stop and reverse climate change. Focus your topic. What should we be doing to stop and reverse climate change? Collect relevant information either through brainstorming and/or research based on the following headings. Topic: Climate change. Slow or end deforestation. Preserve rainforests. Support indigenous communities. Plant more trees. Reduce greenhouse gas emissions. Use less gasoline. Invest in fuel efficiency cars. Improve recycling. Invest in renewable energy. End burning of fuel fossils. Transition to clean energy resources. Invest in solar, wind, water, etc. Frame the topic as a question. How can we stop and reverse climate change? Answer your question. The answer is your thesis. To stop and reverse climate change, we need to slow or end deforestation, reduce greenhouse gas emissions, and invest in renewable energy. Evaluate your thesis. What key words or phrases describe your topic area? Have you placed those key words into your thesis? Your thesis should fulfill the following characteristics. It states your purpose for writing this essay. It is a clear statement about your topic, and it breaks the topic into points. It lists those specific points in the order in which you will discuss them. It comes somewhere in the introductory paragraph, usually at the end. Step 2. Outline your essay. Ensure that you have divided your persuasion essay into at least 3 major areas. Each major area must correspond to a paragraph that elaborates your thesis. Introduction. Begin with a hook, followed by background information, and end with the thesis. First supporting paragraph. Create a topic sentence using the first keyword. Appeal to human emotions. Second supporting paragraph. Create a topic sentence using the second keyword. Use social conviction. Third supporting paragraph. Create a topic sentence using the third keyword or phrase. Use personal interest and/or anecdotes with which the readers can identify. Concluding paragraph. Conclude by asking the reader to change his or her mind or join the cause presented in the paper. Step 3. Write a draft of your essay. You should have at least 5 paragraphs. Step 4. Revising, editing. Ask yourself, does my word choice convey emotion and meaning? Am I appealing to a specific audience? Have I used personal evidence and/or anecdotes? Have I downplayed opposing views? Have I repeated key words to create unity and coherence? Have I used transitions? And, in addition to, furthermore, moreover, for example, consequently, and so on? Is my grammar accurate? Have I ensured that my spelling is correct? Below is your sample essay. You can pause the video and study it. Persuasion essay. Stopping and reversing climate change. An increase in just half a meter in sea level would put at risk the very survival of the human population of many Pacific Island nations, Lasky, 2021, and Perry, 2021. However, not only to islands but the world over, climate change is a global threat. Environmental changes result in rising sea levels, more frequent and intense hurricanes, typhoons, heavy rains, and severe flooding. Additionally, increasingly rising temperatures, more frequent wildfires, and heat waves are all indicators that the Earth will only get hotter. Weisberger, 2021. The evidence for global warming is indisputable. Furthermore, These severe environmental changes are wreaking havoc on people's livelihood and leaving many animals and plants vulnerable or dead. In several islands, like Madagascar, the prolonged drought has left riverbeds dry and children dying of hunger. Also, the Arctic is warming faster than anywhere else on Earth. To stop and reverse climate change, we need to slow or end deforestation, reduce greenhouse gas emissions, and invest in renewable energy. We must take bold action to slow or end deforestation. Nations must preserve their rainforests and limit cutting down trees for grazing animals and crop growth. Cutting trees contribute to climate change by depleting forests that absorb huge amounts of warming gas, CO2. Tropical rainforests in the Congo Basin, the Brazilian Amazon, and Indonesia must be preserved. In addition, indigenous communities around the world must be supported for managing and protecting forests. Imagine the effect on the temperature if we all planted more trees. Planting forests and managing existing forests can help take carbon dioxide out of the atmosphere. What about lifestyle changes? Can we eat less meat? Clearly, we must reduce greenhouse gas emissions. We can stop adding greenhouse gas emissions to the air. This involves using alternative technologies that do not require gasoline or do not need as much. Carpool when possible. Take a train or bus, walk or ride a bike. Also, using hybrid cars and investing in fuel efficiency cars will reduce greenhouse gas emissions. In addition, we must improve our recycling habits. Recycling reduces the need for harvesting raw materials, takes less energy, reduces greenhouse gases, and prevents pollution. Undoubtedly, we all have a role to play. We can further conserve energy by using LED bulbs and solar panels. We must invest in renewable energy and end the burning of fossil fuels. To stop climate change, we must transition from burning fossil fuels, such as oil, gas, and coal, to using clean energy resources that do not involve the emission of CO2. Xu, 2019. Consequently, it is sad when the countries producing the most carbon dioxide, China, USA, India, the Russian Federation, and Japan, blame one another. These countries should pattern the least polluted countries, Sweden, Finland, Norway, and Estonia, who use low carbon energy sources. Using clean and renewable energy like solar, wind, water, and geothermal power is the best way to stop using fossil fuels. Throughout history, engineers have risen to the challenges. What's stopping them now? Undoubtedly, we are facing a climate emergency. Worsening air will impact human health, increasing the spread of certain diseases. Climate change will decrease our access to safe water and food. We need to reverse global warming, and we need you to help do it now. Follow these tips and you are sure to write a good persuasion essay. If you liked this video, then hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching.